By Siena head coach Jimmy Patsos. Coach, if you with an opening statement, please.
That was just a great performance by the players. I want to thank our fans. Just what a fan base coming down. We had as many fans as they did here. Quinnipiac, great job. They're a really tough team. They battle on the boards. They can make threes, and we withstood their rally. Tom's got probably the two best freshmen in the league, and Kiss and Dixon, and we have to, match them because they're really tough. And the big guy Daniels, and I thought we got a lot of Marquise Wright was not shooting the ball well. He was doing everything else well, defending, passing. He was getting tip-ins and rebounds, and Keese was just doing a lot of dirty work. And that's the thing about Marquise Wright, in my opinion, is he's best when he's doing dirty work. Brett was Brett, typical. How many rebounds did he have? 14 and 17, double-double, but Javion had that look today like he was going to get it going. And LeVon, I knew one bad game was all LeVon, but I knew Javion had that look all day like he was going to play well. So, we came down here and we won a game, and we end January with a win, and we have 10 wins, and I'm really proud of getting 10 wins with the schedule we've played. I know people wanted more, but 10's a good number, and now we have all of February to go, and it's the MAC. It's anybody's race.
Rebounding and distributing, you guys tied a season high in rebounds, season high in second chance points, season high in assists. Just talk about the rebounding and distributing tonight, how it worked so well.
No, I thought that it wasn't anything we did other than a mentality. Don't dwell on the past. Stay positive, and the future looks bright. Those were the three things on the board. Nothing to do with statistics. Don't dwell on the past. Stay positive, and the future's bright. That's what we put on the board. Those are the three things we talked about for 2 days. We had a great managers game in here yesterday with A.J. Cannell going down. In a loss, our managers played a game, 3-on-3. You should have seen the players coaching and cheering. We visited Yale today. We had a great time in Yale, talked about the history of it. I could tell the players were engaged. We went to the Yale pool, and this was the third thing we did, was win. We had a managers game that was really important against the media guys, and then we had, in other words, you got to keep this thing fun. I'm as bad as anybody, and Iona played well. Iona's clearly good. Quinnipiac's good. Everybody's good in this league, but Iona's, that was we didn't give our best effort, but they played really well. And I told the team, don't dwell on the past, stay positive, the future's bright.
It's the emotion you wanted, you're looking for coming in.
It's coming for me. I'm sweating. I feel good. It was our season on the brink because, we have 3 games in March. But Khalil was down, and I asked the team, last time we had a guy down, Marquise Wright, we didn't respond the way we should have. We have a brother in arms down. He can't play. Shivers was good. I'm calling him Shivers because one of my favorite players ever was Alola. His name was Shivers, so I was screaming Shivers the whole game. Now he's in the media. He's sold out. But he was great, and I think Kadeem was really good. See you, Mac. I'll call you. Good to see you, brother. Kadeem, a couple minutes by Evan early, and then of course Sammy Friday was, that was nice. I'm going to kill him for getting the technical, but I asked him, you know what? I came over, I said, what are you doing? He said, you told me to show emotion. I said, you're right.
How big was that Javion 3-point? You were so pumped after that. And he doesn't really make them this year. I know you kind of hoped them for.
Yeah, early in the season you saw us shooting on those. Right, Javion, all them threes we were working on. It was like in practice, I was just feeding him. Yeah. And then he'd already been making some anyways. He'd been making some. The way his day was going, I thought he was going to make it. That was kind of a backbreaker.
Jimmy, what do you like so much about Peter Kiss and Mikey Dixon?
That they're really talented, they can score, and don't be fooled by those two because they're going to get a lot. They're thin, they're young. They're not 27-year-old freshmen that are out there in the country. They're real freshmen, and I can already look at them. It's like horse racing. A good 2-year-old, just because that's what they cover up in Saratoga. They're both going to get stronger. They got good frames. They're both good players, but they got skills. They can make shots. They made tough shots tonight. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in this league. I've seen guys like that before in other words, like Dixon's going to gain 10 or 15. Look, what do I know? I don't know if he follows my diet, he'll gain 30 pounds, and Kiss can really shoot it, but he controls himself well. He doesn't panic. They're just really good. But in other words, there's guys that you see that they've leveled off. To me, they look like young 2-year-olds galloping around Saratoga. And boy, look out when they're 3-year-olds because they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. In other words, you can just see that they can get stronger, and they're really good. They're really good. Really, I'm impressed.
Has LeVon been your most consistent player in a lot of ways, other than my Iona game?
We got foul trouble. That's why we started zone. We switched defense. You like my triangle in 2? I didn't tell you because you would have tweeted it.
Yeah.
We started the second half with the triangle in 2. I thought we did a good job of switching defense. She lives in my hometown. Jamie, big star here. Yes.
Are you okay?
She used to come to my bar when I was a very good bartender. Jamie Parker is a great lady. In other words, we had a good karma going here. But Quinnipiac's been playing. Hey, they played Iona, Monmouth, and us 3 in a row. And they battled all 3. I know how that is. Our league's really tough. But we played a lot of zone to keep them out of foul trouble early. Then we went man. Then we came out. I had the triangle and 2 ready for the second half so that they couldn't adjust at halftime. You got to keep switching up defenses. And that's from a really good coaching friend of mine that called today and said, remember the triangle and 2. Coach Gillen, I listened.